Hashtag Goddess 333. How's your girl, guys? Yes, and this Christmas fireside late at night. I love you guys. Hit that notification button down below so you're notified when I post my videos. And we're caroling, not me. I mean, I'll be in the background through the night. And this Christmas will be very special, very merry, very happy. Okay, I love you guys. Energy to energy. If it resonates. Thank you guys for everything that I do. My best Christmas present is you guys being here with me. My best Christmas present is you guys supporting me. My best Christmas present is being alive, healthy, my children, my family, okay? Even the ones that can't be here for Christmas. So it's done, guys. My uncle, it took him 3 days to cross over, but he did. Okay, so I had a dream about him last night. I have not dreamed about my uncle in years. I had a dream about him last night. I can't remember the full extent of the dream, but moral of the story was at the end of the dream, he said, I'm gonna go find mom now. So I'm trying to hold back the tears because it's been a long 3 days. I've been trying to help him cross over for 3 days, rite of passage. On the third day, don't get me started, energy to energy, if it resonates. On the third day, Jesus rose. And on the third day, my uncle accepted his position in heaven, accepted that that's where it's gonna go. Was it Wednesday or Thursday night? My days just roll into each other. Saturday, Friday, Thursday night. It was a lot of paranormal activity around me. Angry feelings. I felt like as though now I've crossed over I've never had to cross over literally my own family member, and I feel like my uncle felt as though he was gonna go to hell. He didn't make 1:34 on the clock. He didn't make great choices. Remember, my mom's train was 1:34 or 1:43, whatever. Love. So many things I got to tell you, but I'm afraid I didn't. And be forgiving, okay? Forgive. One of my uncle's channel message: don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, okay? We are born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our decisions. And my uncle died of cirrhosis, okay? He had a condition, but like no one knew he was gonna die when he did the other day, okay? So I listened to the TLC song. I read my devotional this morning. It all ties into the dream. I always ask my kids, do you have dreams? I always ask Jordan, does he have dreams? My uncle didn't really get to spend a lot of time with my youngest son, and my youngest son was in the dream sitting with my uncle and his dog, and there was a baseball game at the end, and everyone was cheering. I don't know who these people were, but everyone was cheering him on, and he did his thing, and he accepted his death. It took him a couple days. Yesterday morning, I woke up feeling like the weight of the world was on me. I haven't woke up feeling like that in a long time. But again, I'm human, going through spiritual experiences on top of just regular life. So that was different, interesting. It awakened me. Again, it made me feel alive, refreshed, and last night I was debating if I wanted to go out, hang out. I don't really hang out and do much. My kids play sports, so that takes up a lot of my time during the week. Grocery shopping, have fun, laundry, but I don't hang out. I don't go out like I used to. Like, haven't been out in a while. So my life's really consumed of going back and forth to sports, the babysitter's house, grocery store, and home. Okay, so I'm seizing the stillness, baby. It doesn't last too long, but the messages I got: don't go chasing waterfalls. I listened to the song, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Don't go looking for something that you want to fill the voids. Okay, and I feel like part of that message was in the beginning when my uncle probably felt like he could have did better with my grandma. Okay, he probably felt like he could have did better relationships, okay? And also feel like he should have been a little bit more faithful in God to get him through his things, because, he may have covered up a lot of his problems, his troubles by drinking, okay? And sometimes we find out external sources, to help us cope with things that we don't know how to get help and where to get help. So if you guys ever need a shoulder, an ear, I'm always here. Email me, sunshiguys333@gmail.com. You're never alone. You may be physically alone, but you're never alone, okay? So energy to energy resonates. So you can get through my blinds are about to fall now. Why would my blinds be about to fall? This Christmas, okay? And Christmas was my uncle's favorite holiday. He would, I lived with my grandma for a lot of my life, so he would, I would always see him on Christmas. So I felt like, the nostalgia of Christmas was helping him cope, as well with his disease. I felt like at the end of his life, he was suffering, but I feel like he was, he knew his time. And it's strange to it's strange that these things that I can share these things with you guys, because it's always hello from the other side. It's always me and somebody else, and I'm helping somebody else's family, but it was me and my family, and I had to be present there. So I want to share that with you guys because it's Christmas. I'm so excited for the kids. So I do ask my kids about dreams all the time. Okay, I'll timestamp the reading. I'm sorry, guys, I'm talking a lot. I'm just really happy, excited. Breathe again, that I could finally breathe again. So I asked my son about dreams. Do you have dreams? He said, because he was in my dream, and I always asked him because it's important, because I've been dreaming since I was younger. One of my other kids, they don't dream. Okay, so one of them dreams a lot. And I said, what'd you dream? I had a dream that I had Oreos and I woke up and there were no Oreos, and that was a very bad dream. So energy, if it resonates. So I went and bought him some Oreos, and I woke up this morning, he had them in his bed. So reading, charge, ritual, spiritual consultation, no job too big or small. God will do it all, and I'm just here to help. You know what I'm saying? So energy, if it resonates. This awakening that I had brought me back to God, okay? Brought me a little bit closer to God. Pure and unconditional love. Speak to the earth and no instruct you. Let the fish and the sea speak to you. Do you know that if you ask God for something, he'll give it to you, okay? If you ask him for forgiveness, you give for forgiveness. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait, okay? There's nothing to wait. Ask right now. Ask while you listen to this video. God, forgive me for things of my sin. New moon energy got me feeling like a light as a feather, okay? Light as a feather, okay? So somebody knows you have pure and unconditional love. One more, Spirit. John 12:16. Bathe in divinity, baby. His coming is brilliant as the sunrise. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. He, she, them, okay? Let love light the way. Love, as I had so many things I tell you about, I'm afraid I don't know how. It's the highest form. Yeah, I want to talk about energy and vibes. Well, admit some love in your life, and you'll see how high and how vibrant you can be. That's all you need is love. So many things I tell you about, I'm afraid I don't know how, because there's a possibility that you might look at me differently. Speak words of love. Maybe somebody feels as though at one point in time they weren't speaking to you in words of love. Okay, be strong in the Lord and in his almighty power. Don't be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Okay, Deuteronomy 31:8, and you guys know 138 is one of my other numbers as well. So so Spirit knows before we get to this. So it's like we're on a train. And before we get to the next stop, God's already got that down pat. God's already knows what's going to happen. So let the love of your life light the way, okay? Find your light. So I'm feeling like I'm wondering, picking up this energy, Spirit, of how this person's feeling about their self when it comes to this relationship and this connection, pure and unconditional love, destined. You awoken your person, okay? Whether they want to believe in it or not, well, this person believes in it, because you mentioned spirituality to them. They had no choice to go look it up. Things seen with the eyes can't be unseen. They may not tell you that, because, everyone's not open to explaining or telling you how they feel or what they, what I'm saying? Everyone's not open. Listen, because I come in here and I'm open to spirituality, and maybe you're too. Everyone in their own time, in their own divine timing. But this person is aware of who they are and how they're destined to be in this world, because you know why? You're pure. You're pure and unconditional love, or maybe they're pure and unconditional love, which helped you. Okay, I feel like I'm picking up a lot of grandma energy, a lot. Okay, bathe in divinity. His brilliance his coming as brilliant as the sunrise. Bathe in divinity. You know why this person's realizing that you bring peace. Mermaid energy. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Remember I told you guys something about the beach yesterday in my reading. Something about the beach, something about water. There you go. There it is. And this is what I do. I get up in the morning and I piece by piece everything together, okay? That's why God has me be a stay-at-home mom, so he can use me to help everyone else. So he can use me God use me. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here for, okay? So let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. I'm beautiful. This person, they didn't realize I am royalty, baby. Loyalty is royalty. This person knows that you two together, y'all did this before, lifetimes after lifetime. I guess to see you next lifetime. And you guys found each other, and you're destined to be together, okay? Because you bring each other peace. The more this person indulges, now spirituality and God, it's all tied into one. What you believe in is you, okay? But spirit is spirit of God, okay? And I feel like this person, they're realizing that they're royalty. It's like you make them feel free, that they can breathe again, okay? And that your love lights the way of their life, okay? So, before you, this person was afraid to take chances. They were afraid to make, I know I love you like a fat kid loves cake. I'd just smile or do anything to make smile. Girl, would you love me if I was down and out? 10-10, would you still have love for me? Of course, always, because it's unconditional. Love is not contingent on the condition of you, the person, the relationship, through sickness and health till death do us part. Okay, and this person, I feel like a lot of marriage energy. I feel like you guys done this before in a past life. I feel like the nostalgia of this relationship or this connection that this person feels for you helps them realize what really a twin flame is, helps them realize what this really is as a spiritual connection. Now, on the other note, I kept getting the download. There was a low vibrational person in this person's life that they've dealt with, that they were into spirituality, aka but from a dark sense side. Okay, so they didn't want to mess with it. They didn't want to deal with it because they felt though, and they knew, and they felt the energy does not lie, was very dark from this person. And they also know this person has seen some very bad things that could happen in spirituality. So I feel like now it's like you gave them a breath of fresh air. These low vibrational peoples, they push it on divine masculine. But upon meeting you, you awoke in him to his true, authentic self, to the life of spiritual birth, to the life of spirituality. Okay, energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Surrendered. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So this person is knowing, I'm destined to be with this person. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to let God take the way. I'm going to let love lead the way. What it falls apart so it can fall together. Sometimes endings are new beginnings, and they're realizing it. The only reason why it wasn't able to hold together or was falling apart is because they wanted to control it. Okay, and you can't control anything that God has his hands on. And I feel like the person, you know what? Okay, go ahead, God. I'm listening. Do your thing. Okay, so energy to energy, if it resonates, right? And they're surrendering to this pure and unconditional love because they know this connection is destined. Bathe in divinity. I'm peaceful. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on the past. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So this person started realizing, listen, I can have this peaceful relationship, this peaceful connection. Yeah, everything won't be all good at all times, but at the end of the day, it will be, because you have that in your heart. That's what you want. If you think bad stuff, well, you guys know what's going to happen, bad stuff. But if you think positive, and there will be good days, there will be bad days, there will be ups, there will be downs, but overall it's love and forgiveness and letting God lead this connection the way and the place it's supposed to go, because God is ahead of us and he knows where we're supposed to be. Okay, God is made in his image. Okay, energy to energy. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. You know why? Because you let love light the way. 1043, baby, look at that. I'm telling you, you love. So many things I tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Well, that's okay, because you're not perfect and I'm not perfect either. Let's get it together. I don't really want to go. I don't really want to say it, but I really hope and pray that we get it together. Okay, so energy to energy. If it resonates, it might be love. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we're always united, for love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing, because everything that you want in your life, and it was 1347, 7 for divinity, 134, you know where I'm going with this. Everything that you need is inside of you, okay? And if you continuously speak words of love, if you continuously have faith in God or whoever your highest person is, okay, that they will hold this relationship, this connection together as much as you are. And don't forget, laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer of all time. And this person realizing that you healed them through speaking words of love, by loving them unconditionally and just being who you are. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I love you too, guys. Sunrise Crew, baby. Keep your head up and your heart close, God. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix every next week, whatever comes first. Happy Christmas Eve. Mwah.